Welcome to TVET School of Culinary Arts. This is Chef Henry. We are going to be together. I'll be the trainer for culinary arts. So we are going to learn. We are going to cook. Different culinary art dishes, standard recipe, more delicious. So before we get started, I would like to thank Cornell University and Cornell professors, especially Professor Sherry Kimes, Professor Bill Carroll, and Professor Bruce Tracy for your inspirational and speeches, sessions. And I would also want to thank some greatest experts in hospitality here in Rwanda, especially Sam Mubarige and Chef Innocent. Without your advices, your inspirational speeches and training sessions you delivered to me, and I couldn't have made this YouTube channel. And I would also want to appreciate and to thank Engineer Abasenga Mil for the great support. So without delaying, I look forward to hearing from you, your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'll be happy to be with you from the beginning until we get our objectives. Thank you so much. So without delaying, I'm going to show you before we start in the our daily work, practices. So I would like first to tell you what you have to respect, especially in the, you have to be well groomed. The uniforms, like here you have to wear the chef hat and necktie. So the chef hat is just protect from your hairs dropping into the food you are cooking, and even the necktie, it's protect it just keeps your sweat when you are cooking. The kitchen is very hot, so you need to this is very useful. And the chef coat, so this is the chef uniform that you always have to wear before you cook. And we also have aprons. We need to wear the apron anytime we are in the kitchen, and we also need to wear the pants and safety shoes. So, and now before we get started, I'm going to show you the basic knife skills so that you don't cut your fingers and you keep your hands safe. Before we get started, we need first to wash our hands, to sanitize our hands, and then we enter in the kitchen. Then, my workplace. I have to sanitize my workplace first. I have to sanitize my workplace. And then after, I bring the chopping board. So for the chopping board, today we're going to use the white chopping board, but we have to separate the chopping boards depending on what we are going to cut. Like we have different color-coded chopping boards. Green is for vegetables, and blue is for seafoods, and red is for raw meat, and white we can use for cooking food, and so on. So, but today the most important thing is just to know how you can separate the chopping board. Like when you are cutting vegetables, don't use the same chopping board as for raw meats. So here we have a chopping board, but before we use it, you see it's sliding, so we can't use it, so we are not safe. So for us to keep it from, to prevent from sliding, we need to place some cloth, and you make sure it's wet, otherwise it will keep being, sliding. See, okay, now we are safe. So, and then I'm going to show you how we can use a chef knife. Today I'm going to show you how you can use a chef knife. This chef knife, I can choose whatever I want. They are in different colors, but let me use the white one. So for the chef knives, I'm going to show you how you can handle. Don't handle the knife like this, but just use end like this. Now it's safe. But use the knife like this. So I'm going to show you how we can cut onions basically. So this is not peeled, and So it's like this. And before we start cutting, we make sure we have 3 container systems. So we have the container where we're going to put the off-cuts, the trimmings, and another container where we will place what we have cutted, and another container where there is something we need to cut. 3 containers. So please don't prepare your meal, don't make a mise en place without 3 container systems. So let me continue with this is onions, and when I cut, of course I have to remove the peel depending on the freshness, so I will peel it. So don't peel your onions without respecting these rules, because it keeps the onion safe and even more faster. Okay, look, now I'm going to remove this button and another one. See, I always use the knife like this. So, and then I do like this. This is juliennes. I'm trying to cut juliennes. And then I cut juliennes, depending on how fast you are. So now we have a great juliennes. And then let me cut another one. So see, now I peel another one. Depending on the freshness, you can remove 1 or 2 peels depending on how the onion is fresh. So, and then I cut like this. Turn. Look, okay. This is how you must handle your knife. But remember, I'm showing you how you can handle this knife, but I'm going to show you how you will take care of your finger, your left hand fingers. And so now I'm going to cut another one in different. We are going to cut now chiffonade. Chiffonade, so we're going to use the spinach. We are going to remove those fresh leaves. Fresh leaves. So I'm going to cut a carrot, and like to have mayapua. Okay, now I'm going to show you another, cut. Like if you want to cut like a paysan, so you can cut paysan like this, like this, like this. Like this. Now we have, it's squared. So for paysan, you need to cut even pieces. Look, this is how I handle my, my fingers like this. So I cut. So on the celery, we don't use this for mayapua because this is more flavorful than a steam. So that's why we need to remove them. And then we cut them. So again, this is the best way just to learn how to use a knife or how to handle a knife properly. And the more you practice this, the more you get better, the more you get faster. So, and see this carrot, for my apple, I can even cut big Okay, because this is for the stalks. So and then this is for stock, because actually the stem is much better than the leaves, because leaves is more flavorful, and I don't want my stock to be to have a flavor of celery. So we need to have a flavor combination. So and now this is a mayapua. This is a mayapua. Mayapua is carrot, onions, and celery. When you combine them, this is more useful, especially for stocks. So we are going to use them. So and then apart from this, so now we are going to see, So now I'm going to show you how you can, get familiar with your knife using like cutting the leeks. This is the fresh leeks. So for these leeks, so you can cut the green parts, and then see now. So you can use this. You can use this for like making bouquet garni. So you tie this bouquet garni with a string, and then after you can use it either when you are cooking stocks, soups, or sauces. It's then after your dish is cooked, you remove it and then you discard it. Now you know how you can use the knife properly. So I will try to use those kind of ingredients just to show you how you can use knife. Knife for taking care of your fingers. So now this we are going to use this bouquet garni for this, and mayapua for stocks, and soups, and so whatever, and then spinach, leeks, and onions, juliennes, and brunoise. So we are going to we will have enough time to learn the standard cutting vegetable cuts. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's new, but we need your contributions. Leave your comments and likes. We'll be happy to be with you in this course.